Flightless Sloth here, so I can fly. Today we're back at Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Trial. It's been 10 days since I played last. Wait, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm looking at the wrong. The date is different. Right. It's been 8 days. So, let's see if my brain remembers. I know not a whole lot happened besides the DL-6 incident in the original one. Well, and that's, well, nothing happened outside of DL-6. The rest was all kind of filler. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution's also ready. Who's the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Or very well, no opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Okay. Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious shop owner. Here we go. Well, I was about to say his name. Witness, state your profession. Yes. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant at the Wet Noodle at the Gourd Lake. And I also ran boats. The night of the incident, you were in a boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Oop. Objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't said his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Blah. I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. I'm not really sure, yep. What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? But how's he fill out any forms? Like, whatever. It was the night of 24th, just after midnight, up. I was in the restaurant where I ran boats as usual. Then I heard a loud bang, up. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat floating on the lake. I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat came back to the shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing in question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright. Yeah, I'm gonna examine. Back off, man. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes has passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. We can cross-examine the witness. What the? He's a little unstable. A little unstable. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. So it's 25th, right? Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Hey, up. You see? Continue. Okay. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law, Mr. Wright. Exactly what's not good enough. Your Honor, this Polly's a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? Yeah, but the prosecution concedes that we cannot provide the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Don't bring up the parrot. I heard a loud bang. Yep. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figured. Are you certain? Hey, yep. Good, continue. Okay, I saw a boat. Okay, it's foggy out. Was there someone on the boat? It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured it was 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly? Yep, at the time, that is. At the time. Okay. So here are 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Then the boat comes back to shore and man walks by. By your window? Hey, yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick. He was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, Han Solo. The man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! It's certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead. She's walking by, too. Yep. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edward boy. Oh. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into a cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, don't! I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial's gonna be over. Ah, shoot. Ah, screw it. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found the gun? And a photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his fingerprints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Just keep objecting. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please, we need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. How long is this? Recording-wise, 10 minutes. Just about now. Okay. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Of course, you don't see some of those seconds. That's me syncing my audio. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. And my voice. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant, because I am definitely not partial. This case is extremely clear as to no over misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Well, crap. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court for within a month from today's date. That is all. The court adjourned. Wait! I think. Who was that just now? Me. Huh? What? What? Can you do that? Can he do that? I don't think you could just barge in and go, wait a minute, hold your hands. Larry, what are you doing here? I thought that was gonna be Mia. Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it just till yesterday, but today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. He barged. Isn't there like security? Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. 1 moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience listening to the testimony. And then I realized something he said was different than from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify and let me testify. Order, order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. You're not very bright. Judge, you already given your decision. The trial is over. No, Von Karma, we have at least 5 more episodes. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. It could make things even worse. To be fair, he can't make it really worse than a guilty verdict. Mr. Edgeworth is just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. Oh, yeah, there we go. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Next time on Total Drama Island. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it's our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. Ha! Oh, Judge. You don't know. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Ha! Oh, man. Oh, man. It's not perfect. I'll tell you that. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will now adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we'll hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Whew, boy. My allergies suck. Phew! That was too close. Sorry to keep you on your keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry's at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the Still Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. All right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. And I saw the pistol on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma's only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his assessment will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick! No 10-minute trial this time! We'll milk this one for all it's worth! Hey, it was 15 minutes! 15! Everything's on Larry now. Here we go! Let's get the show on the road! Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry. Don't mess this one up. Hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Montgomery didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Here he comes. That night I was out on the boat. Well, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental dock shop. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may be getting your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. So you heard one gunshot? I guess I'm going to press him on everything. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 before I went on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast is clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what were you looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get over with. So quietly slipped back in the boat. Okay. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure it was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around midnight. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. People use cell phones these days, Phoenix. Then, I don't have to do his voice, and I read it twice. I heard a bang. Where did the sun come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. See a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order! Well, Mr. Butts. But I know it's Butts, I believe, but I'm saying Butts. Whoa, whoa! Everyone just calm down, okay? I mean, I was really foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of the case. Ugh. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish you called my sister. Okay. Alright, I thought I had to press it, so I did not have to press. Right? Oh, shoot, the music didn't fade. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, not again. Oh, wait, no. No. Okay, stop. Everything stop. Everything stop. I went home. Oh, wait. Sorry, this. Oh, my bad. Sorry, because the gun description had 3 shots on it, I think. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard 1 bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lot of Heart despite said she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you even paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts? What? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, I'll tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Huh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. Spotify. It's Spotify, Larry. Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness or his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should you continue testimony? Continue it. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony, and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Okay, let me think. So, he heard a gunshot, but he had to take it off before his radio, or it happened at, like... It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ said was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard is probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me, DJ? Announcer, the guy. How old is this judge? And how out of practice is this man? Announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard this sound, no music is playing. The DJ only talks to him between songs. Well, actually, some radio stations like Kiss 107, they talk with a beat behind them sometimes. So you could have heard the gunshot from the lake. This was written in like 2001, I think so. I like the witness, cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Okay, I'm gonna press the last thing. I'm gonna save some time here. I think. Actually, I'm gonna press this, and I'm gonna press the next one. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. No, I can't prove it, but I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? Okay. I probably want to know what this is. What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease his pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what DJ Radio said do to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. Sure. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? This is it. Hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot. Bam! Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure that helped us at all. It did help. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Do I have to press all this? Or can I... Wait. They just say press it. It's all... Well, this photo would contradict. Did I show this one? This? Ah, okay. It's either that or it's going to be the picture that showed, like, after midnight. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. There's something the matter, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? No, I am dull. The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? It was 4th of July. When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we had heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the trots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses are gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard the gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him, suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Beese's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? They're all right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Oh, here's the gun! Oh, now I can show them the gun. I can show the gun now. Okay, hold on. Time out. Wait. No, the empty photo. Yeah, empty photo. Okay, no, not the gun with 3 shots. It's the photograph. And if he asks again, it's the gun. The gun says it has 3 shots. 3. But his photo, it's taken before midnight. So in other words, this is the evidence I need. Look at this graph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with an automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th to 11:50 p.m. Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this photo. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in the photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Ah, correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was almost definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is the fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots, 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. The camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There was no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed to trigger the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence you have any. Is it the gun this time? Dang it! Wait, this is my evidence. Aha! Oh, usually the music stops. The murder weapon? There, see, I was right in the beginning. I just had the wrong evidence. Something about this pistol is bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now I've realized the truth. Third shot was when the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. This is true. There are two sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have to poop! I have it! Huh? Remember the case of Steel Samurai? Oh, yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya? Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is it safe? Safe? We've already got a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Screw it! Just screw the law! Screw all, processes! You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor, I need a drink. Yes, Mr. Wright? Testimony just now and clear up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? I'm speaking out my ass. So, you finally realize the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on the lake. This is shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. What great memories. There was a gunshot fired in the boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit that it's hard to imagine a possibility. Yes, but it assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp of the photo says 15. But Larry heard a gunshot 20 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 20 minutes before the shot in the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise that Mr. Hammond met Edgeworth. Okay, that is close, yeah. What? Are you serious? Yes. I'm grasping. Oh, pardon me, but I know I'm probably right. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake at night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know about Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right. It's... Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time! I don't know because he never told us! Oh, shit! The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on the boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. The boat shop. Yeah, I would say here. At the Wet Noodle. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way, he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have any proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Yep, there goes Larry. That night, he was out on the lake in the boat searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head to home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gore Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? No. No. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Oh, there it is. Oh, poor bird. That probably hurt his ears. This is around 11:50. That's when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out in the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details? Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. That's why the murderer had to fire twice. To get a lot of heart. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifted his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that had transpired that night on the Gourd Lake. Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! What do you know? Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Okay. Here we go. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense had said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? Well, what Wright said, it was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, you are conducting a trial here. I ask you to remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Oh, snap. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I'll extend the trial until tomorrow to the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Man, what an episode. Oh my god. It's going to end here in a moment. 27th. Hey, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under the guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karman didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. It's all dramatic. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's on us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You gotta try to smile a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether to tell you or not. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Snap! A cliffhanger for the next episode. Oh boy. Man, wasn't that interesting trial? Yeah, save that, please. Alright, if you guys can hear, I think my voice is dying. So, with that being said, I'm going to end here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like, subscribe, and as always, stay slothy. Bye!